So I'm gonna get out there and adjust those things and move them up like an inch. I got a tape measure there. I'll just measure from up down, I guess. About as accurate as I can get, something like that. Okay, so all the way down 20 inches. So let's go up 19 right there. And this motor was giving me hissy fits yesterday. Spitting, popping, farting. Come on, baby. What the heck is going on? This motor's got the adjustable piece. Said it yesterday. Keep fooling around with it. I must be turning it by accident. It throws everything off. Alright, 1 inch. See what kind of difference. Coming up high. There she goes. Not too high. Whoa, look at the water coming up. I gotta fix that. When we put those on there, the back flips up about an inch. Not even. That's what I was gonna cut off. How come that side's not doing it so bad? So you see the flap I'm talking about back here? If I cut that off, then the water's still gonna hit these pieces. Do I need to cut that whole freaking thing off? That's gonna screw things up. So I got an idea. Anyway, what I'm thinking, what if I just cut these right on the edge, just fold that thing down? That's 80% of the water, you know, getting pushed up. Two. Yeah. I put that other one back at 19. I'll put this one back at 19. We'll see what happens. They look cooler like that too. Still at 19. A little bit of water shooting up. Right on that side. Coming down. I don't like it. Look at that. Empty. This is the problem. Tank is too low and the seat's too high. I can hear them things humming now. Uh-oh. Running out of friggin' gas. I was talking about could be a coil going bad. Get this thing squared away. I turn this stupid knob, screws up the timing and everything. Come on, baby. Oh, let me figure this out. This thing comes down fast. Too fast. Front end's digging in too much. They're still squirting way up there. Boom. That one looks like it's doing better than this one. I think what I'm going to have to do is put a whole sheet on there to stop that from happening. But like I said, you got to, you know, fool around with them, see what's working best, figure it out. Can't be that difficult. But anyway, I fooled around with this thing. I got this tight as a drum, one way, then adjusted everything. I don't want to be using this. That cable's a little wore out. Watch how fast this thing comes down. So I just did a GPS kind of a thing. I hate this thing. And I was at 20 and I hit it, and man, she took off and started just listing that way. Is it the boat's all crooked, or is it those trims halves? Son of a mother. Alright, so I'm going to try a newer style here with this trim tabby. These pieces, they already come bent like that. And this is 2 of them. And then I got 2 more for the other side. Real simple design. And this is going to be flat. It's going to stop all that water from coming up. I'll put a little sealer on it. And what it's similar to like self-leveling, because these things will flex. Now, as the boat gets going, this will flex up. Now this is only 2. This is where I'm going to start, which is 2. If I need 4, I can keep adding these things. And it's going to sit, it'll sit like this on the boat. The transom curve. And we'll give it a shot. I think the ones that we made first, they're too big. I was thinking about cutting them, and I said, well, let me try something else. But then after I cut that back piece off and the water was just pouring out, I'm like, man, let me try another little experiment here. And that's what it's all about, baby, little experimenting. So that's about it. This is just another experiment. And these aren't done, you know, I'm not done with these. And I got hinges and stuff. I can put these on with the hinges the way they're supposed to go. Get the little actuator. I can cut this, add it on to this. You know, so many things that I can do. But we'll just see how this goes. And just, like I said, just experimental. Prototype. These were doing really pretty good until I folded that damn back down and there's just water coming everywhere. This will stop that. And it's like spring loaded. You know, it may not be enough. It may, you know, it may work. It may need a couple more on each one. I don't know. But these things are pretty flexible and they're pretty strong. So I don't know how much pressure it's going to take. I've been doing so much research what's out there for sale. And, you know, the self-leveling, blah, blah, blah. I don't need all that motorized hydraulic crap for that little boat. Just need some basic friggin' trim tabs. Well, they're on there. Had them in over here a little closer. And the thrust pushing down on this motor was real hard to turn. And I was wondering too if I even have one of these suckers on here that might need adjusted on this boat a little bit. All right, so there's 5 holes. It's in the center hole, which would be 3 from the top. And it feels pretty good. Partially because of all these waves from the boats. But it works. A lot of waves out here. I mean, even my 16-foot Starcraft will do that. You know, it's water like that that'll loosen your freaking rivets up. And my steering's still feeling stiff. It's almost like I've got too much motor in the water. But it's better than it was. Let me drop it down again. Take it all the way down instead of working my way down. Then we got one left to try. Yeah, it's that's why I don't come out here on the weekends too, because it's just too choppy and crappy like this. You can't find any smooth water. That's why I like to call it a washing machine. Tomorrow's going to be ridiculous because it's St. Patty's Day. Bad on the bottom. You didn't lift up at all. That's where I had it before, when I had all that weight up there. Oh, look at that, man. Didn't even lift up. See if there's anybody over in the little lake. I need to figure out too, you know, one minute it feels like I'm listening to the left, the next minute it feels like I'm, you know, like I'm always constantly trying to correct my steering. Watch out, birdie! I'm just sliding along.
big difference too back here. I'm wondering what the next, you know, we didn't do that last, the pin from the last one up. Still got to try that one. And this thing may need to measure, make sure I'm right in the middle of this damn thing. Yeah, it looks like I might be over here that way according to this. Oh, I know what I wanted to do too while I'm here. The last time I tightened up the steering, I want to loosen it a little bit. Rub my wrench. Boy, my beautiful transom is a mess. Oh, there you are. Let's take it out of the air. The beef. Beautiful. Man, they work good. See, I'm hitting all my weights now. A little bit of weight up front, or that one more notch up. Sliding sideways. Go down here, lift the motor up, put that pin up in the next position, see what happens. Out of the water a little bit more. It's amazing how that works. It's not a bad ride, but I like it, I think, better on the lower one. I'm telling you, it's a little bit spooky. Feels like it's swaying, like it's riding on air. I don't even want to go back over there. Windy, choppy, 500 boats. So this set works. I'm happy with it. You know, I don't know if I'll be opening this thing up full throttle on this boat. It's still a little spooky. Maybe if I get a little bit of weight in it up front. Definitely gonna need a little bit of weight, no matter what. Watch out, birdie! Alright, head back home. So coming across on that number 4 pin hole down, man, it was bumpy ride in all this mess out here. You see what I'm talking about? Choppy, wavy. So I put it back down to the very bottom hole, and it just digs in. It's a little smoother ride. It's not this flop, 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 flop. Still get a little bit. It's not a good day to be out in a small boat, but it's better on the bottom pin. So I think I'll take a couple of those metal pieces I have, throw them up there. That should help balance things out a little bit. And then right now I moved the battery up here, and you know, that helps too. Hee hee hee! Alright. I need some lunch.
Oh yeah, baby.